The courage to speak. Caleb had always been a thinker. At night, after his two little girls were asleep, he and his wife Claire would sit on the porch and talk about the world. What was broken, what was beautiful, and what might be better if people simply listened to one another. But lately, Caleb felt like speaking his mind was dangerous. In the market, in the town square, even at church, people seemed ready to argue before they were ready to hear. Neighbors turned their backs, friends cut each other off, and Caleb worried what kind of world his daughters were growing up in. One evening, after a long day, he sat at the dinner table and watched his girls laughing over something silly, their faces full of innocence and trust. And a thought struck him hard. What kind of example am I setting if I stay silent just to keep the peace? The next morning, when he saw another heated argument break out at the market, Caleb felt that familiar pull to keep his head down, but this time he stepped forward. He did not raise his voice. He didn't shame anyone. "I think we can do better than this," he said. His voice trembled at first, but he kept going. "I believe we can talk about hard things without tearing each other apart. We do not have to agree, but we do have to respect one another." At first, the crowd bristled. A few people rolled their eyes, but Caleb did not back down. He spoke calmly, with compassion, until the shouting quieted. Something shifted that day. People did not all agree with Caleb, but they listened. And slowly, a real conversation began. That night, when Caleb tucked in his daughters, he told them about what happened. "I spoke up today," he said. "Not to win an argument, but to show people there's a better way." Claire smiled softly. "And what happened?" Caleb thought for a moment. People stopped yelling. They started talking. He sat back on the porch that night with a deep, quiet peace. The world wasn't fixed, but it had moved an inch closer to the place he had wanted for his family. A place where truth could be spoken without fear, and where love was stronger than outrage. And Caleb promised himself he would keep speaking with love, no matter how hard it became, because freedom isn't just the right to speak. It's the responsibility to do so with courage and grace. This story is inspired by the late Charlie Kirk. May his family find peace.